Shit. What? What? I'm from Aliquippa, goddammit. The ass whipped capital of the United Snakes of America. Don't go to Aliquippa messing around. You're liable to get your ass whipped. What I'm telling you. I seen one of my friends' mama come to the school and whip a teacher's ass. I seen my friend's mama come to school, snatch a man teacher, and whip his ass. Whip his goddamn ass. You hear me? Oh, man. That was really something, man. Back in the day, man. Well, y'all have no idea. People in the world, y'all have no idea. Okay, check this out. Back in the day, see, we got this new thing going now where gay people have rights now. In the hood where I come from, gay people always had rights. We didn't give a goddamn whether they were gay or not. We just said that motherfucker right there. There you go. That's so-and-so. Like, cool, that's it. He played the organ in the church. Okay, cool. No problem. Or he's the seamstress. Okay, cool. No problem. No problem with us. We just, hey, that's just one of them things. Now, I don't have any type of homophobia, but this is a funny story I'm about to tell you now. When me and my brothers first left home, we were an R&B group. We could sing and play and with the best of them. So we set out to get a record deal. But us being naive, we didn't know. Even though we come from Pittsburgh, we were different. So we go to a certain recording studio to try to get a record deal. They didn't offer us any record contracts, but they liked the musicianship. They liked the way I play guitar. They liked the way my cousin played bass. They liked our horn section. And they loved the way my brother played drums. So, we do sessions and everything is cool, but we kind of naive. We don't know what's going on. They give us our little $100 for our sessions. So I began to notice men around the recording studio, popular singers, were very twitchy. Switching and carrying on. Hey, but that's cool. That's them. All right, cool. Me, the guys in my band, always dressed to impress women. We always had the best perfumes, the nice silk shirts, tight pants. We dressed because we thought women liked that. However, we didn't know that gay men was going to be attracted to that also. So we messed around and landed a gig as an opening act for a famous R&B group. I'm not going to say any names because I don't tell people's names. I don't do that shit. But anyway, I'm just going to say it was a famous R&B group. So we traveled all over the United States and we opening up the show and they say, man, y'all good, man. Y'all good. We thought the world of them because we were like, wow, we with these brothers, man. They taking us everywhere. This is cool. But unbeknownst to us, we hadn't learned yet that all the members of that so-called R&B group were gay. And you had to be gay to be in their band. Later on, we find out that the reason they wanted us on tour with them is because they thought we were gay because we always were well groomed, very beautiful clothes. Like I said, we wore silk satins, best perfume. We had like these little back in the day, you had these little bags you wore, and you'd be strutting, we were trying to attract women. Women loved that look, that entertainer look. And we were dogs. We wanted every fine bitch in the world. We were so woman crazy that if we got to a place and a guy told us that a beautiful woman stood right here 2 weeks ago, the members in my band, were getting in an argument with each other over who she would have liked had she seen us. That's how woman crazy we were. Okay, now comes the day of reckoning. The group that we were traveling with, at the end of their concerts, they would have an after party. But at the after party, there would be all of these fine women showing up, and there would be our group, the roadies, and the bus driver. But none of the members of the famous R&B band would be at the party. That was kind of strange. They gonna give a party and have all these fine women, and oh man, I was like, thank y'all, cause we gonna have a feast. Me and my brothers gonna have shit. Bed's gonna be pouncing tonight, Jack. So we was in like pussy heaven, because they never came to any of the parties. So I guess they couldn't take it anymore. So one time we was on the bus on our way to another show. On the bus, one of them messed around and grabbed my brother Nate ass. Well, that did it. Man, we like to tow that bus up. Man, me, Jav, Carl, and Nate, we start kicking them motherfuckers' asses. We was rolling. They had no idea how treacherous we were, because we were from Aliquippa. They never heard of that shit. We whipped. They thought they was gonna get some dick up their ass. They got foot up their ass. That's what they got. We beat them niggas to a standstill. They were screaming like little bitches. We thought we was fighting women. I said, what the fuck? So the bus driver pulls over, and we all pull over like into a wooded area, and we get off the bus. Aliquippa dudes, we like, get off the bus, motherfucker. We gonna kick your ass some more. You motherfuckers. And they on the bus like screaming and crying like little bitches. We like, what the kind of men is? So then the bus driver came off the bus, gathered us together, and said, listen, man, you guys are square. Square? No, we ain't. We some cool motherfuckers. We ain't square. So I don't mean by that. I mean, ain't nobody in this band go with men. We say, hell no. We don't go, man. We don't go with no motherfucking dudes, man. Man, you out of your fucking mind, man. Back in the day, that's how it was. We were like, hell no. We want to, man, you bet. We had pictures of girls that we was traveling with. They should have known. So that's when we found out that the band was gay, and the reason why they took us on tour with them is they thought that we were flimsy too because of the way we looked, the way we dressed. They thought they was going to have a fuck fest. Well, they thought wrong. They thought real wrong. So we still had about maybe 30 days of the tour left. And these dudes were playing arenas. We were opening up for these guys in arenas and 5,000, no less than 6,000 seats. That's how it was. And so we threaten them. We say, motherfucker, you don't fuck with our money. We gonna play the rest of these dates, and then we the fuck out of here. So you can imagine how it was on the bus. We partitioned the bus. We sat in the back, they sat in the front. This is a world-known R&B band. We didn't say a word to them for a month. We didn't speak a word. And we had to talk with their producer, and he said, well, I thought y'all was like, hip. Cause hip, I didn't like it. What you mean hip, goddammit? The fuck you mean? And then he would say, how can you guys have such sensitive music arrangements and be so square? Who's the music arranger? I go, me, goddammit. Y'all voices are so high and you sing all them pretty songs and the clothes you guys wear. I go, we wear that because we think women like it. And they do. And that's what was going on, So things like that kept happening back in the day, After that, we did get sort of a deal with a label. And it was a label out of New York. They had signed a hotshot producer to produce the band. And then the manager of our band said, well, none of y'all gay? No. Well, the producer is like a freak. He liked to freak and frolic with the guys in the band. No, we don't freak and frolic with no dudes, man. You got go get us a female type producer, and we'll frolic with that bitch all day long. But we don't. Get us a female producer then. I go, by the way, what kind of frolic we talking about? He said, well, the producer likes to get naked in a room. And he want one of y'all to whip his ass with a wet towel while he masturbates. I had never heard no shit like that. I was like, man, what? What? He said, yeah. He gets inspiration that way. He won't get naked and you guys gotta whip his ass with a wet towel and he gonna masturbate. It was serious. I go, man, you better get the fuck. Man, man, get your ass. So every time we tried to get a record deal, every time, we had one dude in the band that was like a real cool motherfucker, man. All the women liked him and all the gay men liked him. But he was treacherous as they come. Treacherous. Treacherous as he will take off that satin shirt and man, you didn't want to mess with him, man. You didn't want to mess with Jab, man. I remember this one producer called us over to his hotel room. We're going to have a meeting and discuss, We were stupid, naive. What the fuck you want us to come to a hotel room for? Well, maybe he's on the road and he's just coming to, town and he want to meet us. So we go to the hotel room. First thing, we get in the room, there was actually a conference table. A girlish looking guy from a famous R&B band was standing over in the corner brushing his hair. Now, I'm not saying the name of the band. The producer that we were supposed to meet comes out of the bathroom wrapped in nothing but a towel. And he sits next to Jav. And he holds up a key and say, I can get you guys on the label. I have the key to what you want. I said, well, cool. What's the deal? Where do we sign the contracts? Give us the contracts. And we can have our lawyer look it over. And then he put his hand on Jav's thigh and said, this nigga right here is a terrible nigga. Me and this nigga right here, man, we can like do some things. You know, that's what he said. He said that. And we looked and we had fear in our eyes because we knew what was coming next. We snatched Jav up and we hustled him out into the hall and we hustled him downstairs into the car. We jumped in our car and we drove away. Okay, the following week, I had a session at a famous recording studio. The producer of the record label happened to be producing the session that I'm playing guitar for. He called me aside and he said, hey man, why come you guys ran out of the room like that? I said, bro, you was in grave danger. You had no idea what was coming next. So I can't tell you the name of the device that was getting ready to spit fire up your ass. And it's called 357. And he goes, come on, man. You guys, man, come on, man. You guys, that square, man. You guys, I thought you guys were hip. That's why I got you on this session, man, and you guys run out like that, man. What the hell is going? And then he said, but why are you guys are so sensitive in your music and be so square? And the way you dress. Why do you guys dress like that? You all carry these shoulder bags, because it was hip back in the day to carry like a cool shoulder bag with your shit, everything you in it, you know. They didn't look like a woman's shoulder bag, they looked like a man bag, you know. It was a cool thing back then. Every one of us with those bags is artillery. That's where we keep our artillery. Some got 45. You know, I got Mr. 38. And the guy who you put your hands on his thigh is not against gay people, but he loved women to death. We wake up in the morning having breakfast with each other, and the conversation is about women. We drive down the highway to the next gig. The gig can be 600 miles away. All 600 miles, we are talking about the coochie that we are going to get after the show, and we haven't even gotten to the show yet. And you put your hands on his leg like that, and you were sitting there dressed in a towel. So first of all, you scared the shit out that motherfucker. And when he gets scared, shit start popping off. Trust what I'm saying. Shit will pop off that you cannot handle. It would have been a mess in that room, because your boy, the keyboard dude, he would have had to go too. You know, so I'm just letting you know. He said, damn, I said, that's treacherous. I said, treachery has nothing to do with it. We have our rules. Don't go there. Ask before you start touching folks, man. Because, man, you know, we respect you. You know, we think you a cool dude. We like all the records, all the groups that you produce. We don't do nothing but talk about what a cool dude you are. You should have asked me, hey man, any of you guys gay? I would have said no. Have some respect, dude. Well, we never got any kind of record deal because we kept running into the same problem. All the dudes that could help us happened to be gay, and we weren't having no frolic with no gay dudes. But I mean, there's more stories. I mean, I could go on, but wow. I mean, Aliquippa folks, y'all just don't know the shit. So that's why we decided to become a show band. You don't have to get a record deal to make a good living as a musician in a show band. So we became a show band for 16 years on the road. We just go to the gig, play, get our money, have as many girlfriends as we want, wake up the next day, walk around the town, 10 o'clock at night, do your first show, you know, 12 o'clock at night, do your second hour show, going back to your hotel room and have fun. Nobody messing with nobody. That's how it was. I'm gonna tell y'all some more stories when I come back. They funny, man. See ya.